This is 5 questions to ask before buying. We'll put a link to this in the show notes. And also in here, you can find these 5 questions on our website. If you go to theminimalists.com/wallpaper, you can have them on your phone. So whether you're at the store or getting ready to shop online, you can have it as a desktop wallpaper as well. You can download these 5 questions, and they're just a nice little reminder before you decide to buy something new. Yeah. The first question to ask yourself if you're getting ready to buy something new is, can I afford to part with this money? Here's a hint. If you have to charge it to a credit card, you can't afford it.
Amen.
Now, that is not an insult. There are many things that I can't afford because I simply don't have the cash for it.
Yeah.
Now, why don't I want to go into debt for those things? Because maybe I feel like I really want it now, or maybe I feel like I even need it right now. Well, the truth is, I don't want to punish my future self for my current impulses.
Yeah.
I don't want to punish my future self. I don't want to borrow from my future in order to placate myself right now.
Yeah.
The second question to ask is, can I pay the actual cost?
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to talk about the true cost of an item?
Oh, sure. I mean, there's the cost of storing the thing, maintaining the thing, watering the thing, charging the thing, changing the batteries in the thing. Yes, changing the oil in the thing, refueling the thing, repainting the thing, taking care of the thing, protecting the thing. Yeah, there's so many other costs that we just don't ever think about.
Yeah, and so it goes beyond the price tag, right? We pay for an item, then we end up paying for it over and over again. The storing of the thing, the worrying about the thing, the psychological and emotional costs of our thing are immeasurable. So we have to choose really carefully what things we bring into our lives because we can't afford everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's really easy to look at the price and say, yeah, I can afford that. That's quantifiable. But all those other costs that I mentioned, those are the emotional and the psychological costs, those are really difficult to quantify. So yeah, we've got to be real careful.
Yeah. Number 3, will it add value to my life? So for me, it must serve a purpose. If I buy something that's going to serve a purpose or it's going to amplify or enhance my experience of life. And if not, I have to be honest with myself and I have to leave it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Because if it's not going to add value to my life for an extended period of time, then it's leaving it at the store is like letting go in advance.
Yeah. Tweet that, Professor Sean. Hey, I really like the joy. Does it bring joy? And what was it? Or serve a purpose? Is that what that article was saying?
Oh, the article earlier was talking about whether or not it's either useful or it's beautiful.
Yeah, useful or beautiful. That's what it is. I love that. That's
and you're both, Ryan.
Oh, thanks, man.
Here's the next question for you. Question 4. What are the alternatives? In other words, is this the best use of this money, right? So say I do want to buy a $100 widget, because you know me, I love some widgets.
You love widgets.
I have so many widgets, 13 of them. Anyway, I have a whole widget collection. No, if I'm getting ready to buy something and it's $100, and let's say it is going to add value to my life, that's not a good enough reason to buy it though. If it's useful or beautiful, great. That's one of the questions, but it's not the only question that I'm asking here. Because if I have $100, that is a finite resource.
Yeah.
Is this the best use of this money? And if not, I'd rather spend that $100 elsewhere.
Yeah.
It's that old Andy Davis line that we love. He has that great song called Good Life. And he said, we struggle to pay rent because jeans are expensive.
Yeah.
And that perfectly summarizes our obsession with consumerism. We're forsaking our needs in order to get what we want right now.
Yeah.
And the 5th and final question to ask before buying something is, can I get by without it for a while? Now, it doesn't mean you have to live without it forever, right?
Yeah.
We have something in our minimalist rulebook over at theminimalists.com/rulebook. You can download it for free. Of the 16 rules that are in there, there's one that we call the wait for it rule or the 30-30 rule.
Yeah.
And that basically says, hey, if something costs more than $30, I wait 30 hours to buy it. Now, it doesn't mean that I can't afford it. I have $30 in my pocket. I could buy it right now, right? Why do I wait then? Well, I wait because maybe if I think about it for a day, I'll realize that was just an impulse.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll be just fine or even better without it.
Yeah, amen. Did you enjoy this standalone Patreon highlight? If so, you can listen to full episodes of the Minimalists private podcast available exclusively on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/theminimalists or click the link in the description. Your support keeps our podcast and YouTube channel 100% advertisement free.